Good evening. Welcome to Thursday Night Live. God bless you all. Well, in case you all haven't seen it on the news about Phil Robertson, I think is his name, of Duck Dynasty. He passed away, I believe it was on the 25th. Hello, Yoakum. I know there's a bunch of Duck Dynasty fans out there, but Phil Robertson, I believe is his name, passed away on the 25th. In case you all haven't seen it on the news, it's been all over TikTok. In case you all didn't know about it. And I got John Wayne up on my lap. He knows he ain't supposed to be up here, but that's okay. It's just like a little kid, like that. And I went out and tried to start my riding lawnmower. It wouldn't start. Use the choke, without the choke, this or that. I blew the engine. I know somebody who stopped by said the engine's blowing. He said, you need to stop buying those used riding lawnmowers. Like I told him, I said, I can't afford to buy a new one. I ain't got $2,000 or $3,000, whatever a new one cost. But God to help me through it. That's what we got to do, put our faith into God. I want to thank all of my moderators. You all do a great job. Moderators on other YouTube channels does a great job. And I got to keep pushing Hot Mama. You see her on TikTok. She's a beautiful young lady. I don't know how young, but at least I'm making her feel good. Come on, John Wayne. I can't keep my legs together. If I don't put them together, you'll fall to the floor. Yes, you will. If you all don't believe me, look, there's John Wayne. There's John Wayne. Let me get you off of my speaker cable before you end up throwing everything on the floor. And I fed the cats around, I think it was 5 o'clock. LB wasn't out there. Boots was out there. Kelly, Midnight. I call him Captain Midnight. But people, there used to be a TV show. I didn't remember until I came across it on YouTube. I think they call it Captain Midnight. And he was kind of like a Superman or something like that. Hello, Sherry. But as I told you all last night, if you watched last night's video, that I talked about the LG. It moved up to a president liaison with a new reference number. That's my LG ThinQ stove. And people, don't buy your LG piece of crap. Do your homework on anything. Now I know you busy with your housework, putting carpet down and all this, and catch up. It was about 2 weeks ago Monday that LG called, and you saw the video where I recorded it and uploaded it, where we had to take the stickers and put it on a paper plate and all this. And they said, you all that listened to that video said about 2 to 3 days. It been 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks Monday. Easy. Don't use your claws. They're like razor blades. And, the reason I talk about LG or anything else, it's kind of like a review. And I tell you the things that happened to me. Maybe it'll help you out. That's why I put everything up here. And last night I put the people, there's things I want to cook in the stove. Like you could buy biscuits. You got to do that in the oven. You can't do it on top of the stove. Or you get those cinnamon rolls in a can, you pop it and put it on a cookie sheet. Then after it gets done in so time, then you put your icing on it. I can't do that. I can't have my cinnamon rolls every Sunday. They trying to talk me and my son into from giving him number 3. He said no. We said we want our money back with the sales tax included, because when we bought that, we had to pay the 7% sales tax. They don't want to do it, people. So be wary of LG's crap or junk. I know they don't care. But enough of you that complain and all that. I had a YouTuber call me, done a 3-way call, which it didn't go nowhere because it moved up to the President Liaison, LIASO, I don't know, something like that, which it got a different reference number, which that was on last night. And they just give everybody the runaround. They don't care. Like I'm David and they're Goliath. I don't have a chance without your people's help. And I can't go for it. That's how come I'm putting it on my YouTube channel. I don't have that many. I just want to let you know what kind of junk that LG sells. I don't want you to get hurt. I just don't want to see anything happen to you. But all we want is our money back with our 7% sales tax included. And I think they should throw in maybe $1,000 more for the pain and suffering that we're going through. You know, that's only my opinion. But in case you all didn't know it, I said at the start of it that Phil Robertson, the guy who played on Duck Dynasty, passed away on the 25th. And I want you all to send prayers out to the family of Phil Robertson from the Duck Dynasty. And if you're on TikTok, you see all about him on TikTok. That's how I found out he passed away. So I want you all to send prayers out to Phil Robertson's family from the Duck Dynasty. You know, because that's what God wants everybody to do. I used to watch it. I still watch a few reruns, and it's very nice. And in case you're on here, you good-looking lady, Hot Mama, thank you. Because I watch Hot Mama's videos on TikTok. And I'm going to say, Hot Mama, if you're on here, I hope you don't kill me. I'm guessing maybe in their 30s, early 30s. I'm just guessing. Good evening, Noir. Yeah, I've been watching it, but I didn't know he passed away until I was on TikTok. And I like to watch the duck people. I was watching on PBS, public broadcast service, the government owned, the farmers and the country kitchen guy. I was watching him and his wife fix some food a while ago. Boy, if I could get fat just by watching TV, I probably weigh 500 pounds. But I like watching him. I wish I could cook like him, but I'm not that good of a cook. And I can't use my oven. I was thinking get me some pork chops and some shake and bake. I said, well, I can't use my oven. You can't do it in the microwave. And trying to fry pork chops, I'm not that good. I can shake and bake it and put it in the oven, and it'll be real good. And but like I said, people, the engine in my Troy-Bilt Rider blowed up. It won't start. Check the oil. You saw that in the video. And you my moderators, always go back and watch the videos or the comments. And I had this idiot, a troll, days ago, got their comments deleted twice. The third time, he or she got kicked out. I think he went by old school, OOLD school, I think. I'm not sure, but got kicked out. He complained or she complained. I think it's a he. I think that's that computer hacker, since every name he used been barred from my YouTube channel. I know some of you said that don't make it subscribers only. I know some YouTube channels got it subscribers only. It keeps your troublemakers or your trolls out from hurting you. They would have to subscribe to your channel. And but I have to do something to keep those trolls out. But I leave it up to my moderators, people, to take care of anything in the comments. Some of them been on here a year, or 10 months. I don't put up with anything. No argument, no cussing, no fighting, no feuding, no sexual harassment, no hate crimes, no gay stuff. Don't tell me you're gay because it'll start a fight. Well, it was up to 542. But the fun thing about it, people, I don't get emails. Hello, Justin. Welcome back. I like the video. Hey, people, I'm going to put him up here. Since he been popping in, his subscribers has went up. He's up to 300 subscribers. No, that's not it. What is it? There it is. He has 300 subscribers because of us. He does reviews of Netflix and other stuff, certain video games. That's what he does. That's his channel. I'm not going to tell him how to run his channel. But I like some of his videos. If you don't know nothing about Netflix, he tells you about it and the different TV shows that's on Netflix and stuff like that. And some video games. So please go to Justin's YouTube channel, subscribe to him, try to help him out, get his watch hours up. Since he's been coming on here, he has subscribers has went up thanks to your people on here. God, thank you all. He is. He's a very very nice boy, young man. No, he's not a boy, but a young man. And that's nice that people gives reviews on it. I don't know. I'm going to say in the late 20s. Oh, 34. Okay. I made you feel younger. I said in the late 20s before you popped it in. And there is another person that watched my videos. You could say he's like a son. Marco, I think is his name. He watches the videos later on. He's kind of like an adopted son. And thank you, Marco, for all the nice things you say. And come on, you got to get down, John Wayne. You're getting too heavy, and I'm sitting in the chair. If I was laying down, you wouldn't be too heavy, but you're sitting on Daddy's lap. Thank you. You can sit right there. You don't need to be up on my lap. You're getting fat. going to have to put you on a diet. Boy, he's heavy sitting on my lap. So that's what I want you to do, people. We are a YouTube family. No matter whose YouTube channel we're on, we're a family. Yeah, John Wayne is cute. You people know who John Wayne, the actor, is. And like I say, I name it John Wayne. "61? Oh, no, you're not, Sherry. You're 16. You're 16. You're not 61. Yeah, she is. She's younger than we are, put it that way. I used to fool my kids, and either my son or no, John Wayne, no, good boy. And I turned my birthday around. Like Sherry said, she's 61. If you turn it around, Sherry only be 16. I have fun doing that. You know, when my mom passed away, I think it was in 17, she was 101, but when she was laying in that casket, she looked like she was in her 60s. They made her look good. You know, I'm in my 70s, early 70s, but I feel like I'm about 95 or older because of my health problems. And, there's, you people, people who have heart attacks and strokes. There's things that they can't do. And that's my problems. There's things that I can't do. I know I'm funny when I want to be. But people, it's weird. Getting old and all this. I forget how many years that Philip Robinson's been married. Maybe it's 40, 50 years with the same woman. She is a very special lady. I've been watching about Phil Robinson when he was younger and stuff like that. That him and his wife met God. That's when everything's changed. That's what we all got to do, to put our faith in the God. God is reaching his hand down to you. God is talking to your people that can help me out get a new riding lawnmower. No used ones anymore. And some new tires. Oh, you're 56 years old, 709? 65. That means if you was here in the United States, you got your retirement at 62, 63, I don't know. Well, you got a long time before you retired. And my son has been fussing with the JC store in Charlestown, Indiana drugstore about his medicine. And the doctor done approve it. It done been approved by Medicaid, the insurance, but somehow they keep saying their computer's screwed up. And I don't know what's wrong with the JC store in Charlestown, Indiana pharmacy. You know, I don't know if they don't care or what. Maybe that's why I'm not getting my full amount from Social Security, because I'll start drawing Social Security and SSI probably around my 30s, 40s, somewhere like that. Let's see, 88. Probably late 30s, early 40s when I got on disability. And but both of them together back there then, I was getting about $2,000 a month. And after maybe 3 to 4 months, they dropped my SSI down to $10 or $15 and stuff like that. And my son, he does a whole lot of stuff on the internet about the countries, the insurance, the medicine, and it's stupid. He got some medicine coming. It probably would be Monday, I think. Some kind of injection that he has to take for his arthritis. It ain't cheap. I'm gonna put some music on if I can find it, because I gotta get off of here for a few minutes. I gotta go to the bathroom, so because I gotta go to the bathroom. Sorry, I'll be back. Why do you got to come in here? Oh, you can't get up here. I don't have my pants. I just got my
Got the plan for you. 46.
You looking good down there, early one? Oh, damn, get by to see them. I ain't seen that back up there to Wildlife, probably 94. Took me.
No. Thank you. Good.
That's 3275, 678, 96%, 618, South 3275, that's point level 330, sir. Right, and the 330, Southwest 3275. 3275, 3235, level 340. 35.
Oh. I'm back. I'm sorry, but hey, when my stomach says I have to go to the bathroom, I gotta go. Because then I only have, about 5 to 10 minutes, and I had to go. Sorry, I shouldn't tell you all, but I just, in case you all get worried, but one thing I found about this riding lawnmower, it has a oil filter on it. And hello, BBL sub to Jack. Hello, my friend. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I'm just an old man of 70 plus years old, medical problems. I don't have nothing to do. And since you knew tonight, the rules on this channel, no cussing, no arguing, no hate crimes, no sexual harassment, no putting anybody down, no argument. That's the rules. And that, my YouTube channel is not like anybody else's YouTube channel. I watch a bunch of them. I wish I could do what they do, because then my subscribers would be up over 10,000. My watch hours would be over 5,000 watch hours. But I usually talk about anything. I talk about the rotary tiller, the problems I had with that, and my kitchen stove, the LG ThinQ. Hey, I enjoy old people getting on my YouTube channel, because there's things that you went through, I went through, War went through. We can teach the younger people about what we went through, that we can help the younger generation survive. That's okay, War. We try to help people out on this channel. Like me, I'm 70 plus years old. I don't know nothing about computers, and I don't know nothing about cell phones. And I want to thank the people who has helped me, because I usually was on my cell phone in my bedroom, and but thanks to a YouTuber, he got tired of me being on my cell phone, or she or he or both of them. That's not a laptop like I wanted. I can't remember who's on here half of the time. I can't. I recognize him being on here before, but that's about all. But that's okay. And it shows on my computer it's 67 degrees Fahrenheit and cloudy. My son got some medical equipment for his sleep apnea today. Then he got something else. He's supposed to get something else in the next couple of days. I don't know if it'd be through the post office or UPS. Well, if it's FedEx, I would know about it. So, but I want to thank you all that helped me to get where I'm at today. I want to thank my moderators that I got today. And one thing I also want to remind you people, don't ask to be a moderator. And because I said there'd be no more moderators until I get over 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000 watch hours. Not until then. Right now I got 540 something subscribers. I'm thinking maybe 1,700 watch hours. As you know about YouTube, before you get any super chats, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Well, they drop it down to 500 subscribers
34.
and
American 4.
2,000 watch hours. And I need to get my watch hours up. So at least I'm trying, people. I know it's not like any other YouTube channel that you have subscribed to. But we here to pass the time away. Pepsi Zero, people, sugar free, as they say. I don't know. But I'm not getting paid by Pepsi for doing it. But since I'm a type 2 diabetic, I'm trying to teach you all, if you like soft drinks, they got sugar-free Pepsi. Oh, come on. Follow me into the bathroom. Come on, sit there. Let the people see you, John Wayne. See, ouch. See, people, here's John Wayne with his flea collar on. You know, he's the oldest tomcat, maybe 9 years old, 8 or 9 years old. And he done real good. As I've told you, people, that's how come when I get off of my video there, I stop my camera, you see a picture of a black cat. That's Mama Blackie. And this tomcat right here, John Wayne, the night she died in December, she came into the house, ate some dry food, canned cat food, some milk, and got in the clothes basket. And John Wayne here, he went in there and stayed with her. He knew that she was going to die, but letting her know that she ain't going to die alone. You know, but I can tell with these outside mama cats, like January and LB, they always had their babies up on the porch or underneath the porch. This year, they didn't do it. And they're going to be scaredy cats. Just like Boots. Boots is the gray cat with white feet. That's Boots. Pretty girl, she was gray. She disappeared. I don't know if a fox or a cow got a hold of it. You know, it's hard to tell since you all live out in the country. Yeah, it's an orange cat or a yellow cat. You know. But, you know, John Wayne, he gets a whole lot of loving. He's spoiled. He's put on weight. Sometimes he'll be sleeping. I got the flea collar on him. Maybe a flea that hadn't got up to the flea collar or what bites him. He kind of throws a tizzy fit, like he's having a seizure sometimes. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, pretty boy? Yeah, you're a pretty boy, aren't you? What you
Yeah,
doing?
so,
Praying to
10
God? Huh? You
like
praying to God?
392 is Fort Lily.
I don't know if Uncle Tommy would take care of you, you know. But animals is funny people. And they're fun to have. They keep you company. If you don't like cats, maybe you got a dog or a raccoon or a squirrel or a rooster or a duck or a cow or a donkey or goats. You know how good. It says 1 inch of rain Friday. Oh, Lordy, an inch? Well, we probably get 3 inches. Because where I live, people, you know, War has some nice videos, showed old black and white movies. That he got copyrighted,
317, follow 350.
and that's bad. But I like watching his things. But there gotta be a smart aleck somewhere on YouTube. But as you know, when they upload a video, they should have a copyright, something at the start of the show or a video. It's copyrighted under US so and so, but it's not. But copyright people get you in trouble. And I'm going to say it again. I want you people to pray for Phil Robertson from the Duck Dynasty. He passed away on the 25th, 4 days ago. Pray for him and his family. Sit down, John Wayne. I got my hands where you won't fall through the floor. What?
119.55,
But, that's about all I got to say. You people that was on here last night, if you go to watch it and you see the new reference number to the LG people, I wish there'd be people here on Troyville, since I got two riders, a push mower, and I guess you call the other thing a muncher, which is Troyville. It don't run. And but I don't want no more used riding lawnmowers. I shouldn't bought that riding lawnmower, but it was my neighbor's, about 4 years old. And it didn't smoke when he shut it off. It didn't smoke when he was cutting grass. After I got it, when you shut it off, it just smokes a little, smoke a little bit. I should have knew better, the way my luck been running. But people, you looking at $2,000 to $3,000 for a rider. a new riding lawnmower, like a Cub Cadet, automatic with what you call it, a static transmission. You push one pedal, it goes frontwards, or you push the other pedal, it's behind it, it goes in reverse. But I just don't have the money. I know some of you fuss, because I need money for a new lawnmower. Like I say, there's a few videos that I got demotorized on, whatever that means. But as I've told you people, I don't get no money from YouTube. Not until I get my watch hours. I could use, ouch, I could use that money to buy me a new lawnmower and do some other work around the house, stuff like that. And it'd be nice if Cub Cadet or Troy Belt would give me a new riding lawnmower. That way I can do videos of that new riding lawnmower. But my YouTube channel is not that big yet, but one day it will with God's help. Ain't that right, John Wayne? And there's things I like to do and I can't do because of my health problems. I'm telling you the truth. So help me, God, as you swear on the witness stand. Because that's what God wants me to do, people. He wants me to be honest with you. And let's see how long I've been on here. Let me see what time. I think about 3 more minutes, I'm going to get off of here. Some schools is out of school. I think Scottsburg was out because we went to Walmart this afternoon. And I think Scottsburg High School was out. So you all have a great evening. Thank you, people. Thank you all that has subscribed, that has helping me out and trying to help me out. But like I say, War, I think they really screwing us because they knew you had a whole lot of people watching them videos. I was watching them. Because that brings memory back. Because you watch them videos, people, then you go to that YouTube channel and you watch them. So, in a way, it's kind of like free advertisement. Somebody's pushing it and all that for copyright. I disagree. with it. But like I say, some of those videos that War showed, I went to the YouTube channel and watched more of them. And I got liking them. Okay. I don't understand that stuff, 709, because I'm not that smart up here. And, I have to read everything probably 20 times on YouTube before it soaks in my head. I got a lot of people, my IQ is around 62, 63. It's on the borderline. And I'm slow on some things. But, God made all kinds of perfect people out there. Some not smart, medium, and with low IQ. And you okay? Huh? You okay, baby? Who's going to rub my back or scratch my back? You can't do it. If you scratch my back, I'll be cut all to pieces. That's one thing I miss about having a hillbilly woman. If I had a hillbilly woman, people, let's see. It's about time for me to get off of here for the night. See, tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. So there'll be no Friday night live. Fridays and Mondays, I'm not on here. Thank you. Because Mondays, I think it's about 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I watch Hudson and Rex on Mondays. And the TV show was filmed in the Providence of Canada. If you want to learn about Hudson and Rex, type it into YouTube. I think they got 7 seasons of Hudson and Rex. But Rex's real name is Diesel. Diesel passed away over a month ago because he had cancer. But that dog is real smart. Even the lady that trained Rex is very smart dog. And I can't complain because I watch it. Because I like Hudson and Rex. It helps relaxes me. Or maybe you can look it up on your local TV channel. Or you can go to YouTube, Hudson and Rex. I watched the very first season, the very first episode, how Hudson got Rex. And it's a good show. But Friday, I always take off because you people, I want to give you time to spend with your family. You either working or your kids is off for the weekend from school. I want you to spend time with your family. You know, I want you to say prayers for all the people in this planet, especially Phil Robinson of the Duck Dynasty. I don't want you to forget about old Phil. He was a good actor on that TV show and his brothers. And his lovely wife of 40 plus years, I think. I don't know exactly. And I want to thank you all. You're my YouTube family. I was watching a video somewhere about the racism. It's time to stop it. The whites, the blacks, the Mexican, Japanese. Let's stop this racism. It's hate. But people, if you get to thinking, no matter, I don't know where it's filmed. The next time I watch it, they tell the cities they in. But, you know, I've been out of school for 50 some odd years. And my history of Canada lost it somewhere up in my pea brain. And because they used to teach when I was in school 50 plus years ago about Canada, the borders, this and that, which I got a big kick out of it. And people, if you go back in history and really dig into it, California, Texas, and the other states between Texas and California was really belongs to Mexico. We, the people of the United States, stole Mexican territory like California, Texas, and other states. If you go back in your history books, you'll find out that California and Texas, the states in line with California and Texas, you see that used to belong to Mexico. If I remember my history. Some people says I'm crazy anyway, but that's okay. We have to be a little crazy to survive on this planet. And I'm trying to think. Come on, you got to get down. You get too heavy for me. Come on, John Wayne. Thank you. I think the TV show was called Purgatory, and then the stagecoach would come through. If you're eligible, you get on the stagecoach and go to heaven. Otherwise, that's what I say we are doing here in the United States or in the country. We living in purgatory. Well, you all know what I mean.
FedEx 1323, flight level 190 for 230, direct, True, but true.
Heading 1323 and descending rapid climbing pace by level 340.
Flight level 340, FedEx 1323.
725.
So, people, remember, I won't be on here Friday unless there's a wreck close to my house. Funny thing about it, people, a 709 will tell you there's parts of Canada and the United States. You got, say, like a house, it's on the borderline of Canada and the USA. You might have your bedroom in the USA. You might have your house in Canada. Or some streets you drive down, one side of the street is in the USA. The other side of the street, say if you're going north on one highway, you're in the USA. If you go south, you're in Canada. You know, I've seen that on TV. But I know 709 mentioned one city that was where the house was half in Canada, half, no. John Wayne, no. Good boy. And half of it in the United States. You know, I think I would have a problem, you know, when it comes to property tax. I don't know if Canada got property tax or not. How will you license your vehicle? Would you license it in Canada? Or would you license it in the USA? You know, how would you get your mail? Would it be on the side of the USA? Or, you know, that'd be a funny thing to think about, people. I would love to have a house split like that, you know, Canada and the USA, or Indiana and Kentucky, or Indiana and Illinois, or St. Louis, you know, right there on the borderline. I said no, John Wayne. I said no. Daddy means no. He minds better than the female kitty cats. I hate to say it. But that'd be nice to have a house like that, half in Canada and half in the USA. Would you, you know, it's weird, you know. I wish there's somebody on YouTube, on my channel, that has a house like it, half in Canada and half in the USA. Explain it to us, people. How's that work? Your water bill, sewage bill, electric bill, the mail, your taxes, your license plates. How's that work? You know, I would like to learn that, to educate this old man. So, people, I'm 9 minutes over. So I love you. Good night. I catch you all later, and sweet dreams.